What's going on, true believers? It's your man Bleeves. Guys, the altcoin market continues to move up. We're over $2.4 trillion. It seems like it's a good holiday season. Let's do a deep dive and let's check everything out. This is not financial advice, but I am always right. Oh, fun fact. If you jumble up the letters in Bleeves, it spells B-Elves. And what does that mean? Nothing.
I can't wait till Friday. Everybody's getting sideways.
All right, as a wise man said, skeet, skeet, skeet. And I still don't know what that means, so let's do it. The market is trading at $2.418 trillion on a 24-hour volume of $99 billion. And $99 billion is not what you want to see. This market, in order for it to sizzle, is going to need to be in the 130 to 150 billion every day. Although you can look and you can see that Tether right here is trading at 101. That would indicate that a lot of money has been coming out of Tether and been placed back into product. Now, if you look at Bitcoin, Bitcoin's trading a little bit sideways for the last 24 hours. It's only up 0.2%, 49,214, but most of us are happy that Bitcoin is at least at 49 at this point. Ethereum has struggled mightily in the last couple of days. It's up 3.8% on the 7-day window, but it's still just hovering at that 3,900 4,000 level. It hasn't seen any kind of moment breakout. But as you start to move down the altcoin list, then you will start to find that XRP is up 5%, Cardano is up 8%, Terra continues to just sizzle. It's up 13% in the 24-hour. Polkadot is up 5%, Shiba is up 9%, Polygon 9.2%, Cosmos is up 11%, Near is up 23%, Hedera 7.9%, Phantom is up almost 12%, Helium 10%, IOTA 18%, Aave is up 13.4%, starting to recover. Curve is at 13.4%. So there's a lot of movement in the altcoin markets right now, and you can see that there is a whole lot going on. But I think we all understand nothing really happens until that market cap situation gets resolved. Bitcoin gets back over $1 trillion. Ethereum starts to approach 600. That's when we're going to start to see this market sizzling and starting to take off. And that's when we're going to see a real altcoin market. Moving on. All right, guys, we're doing a quick dive in here. We're looking at Saitama. Saitama trading at 49.42. $8.5 million volume over the last 24 hours and a real sideways trading mechanism. But there is an AMA that's going to come out with Russ in just a little while, just a few hours. And then we'll have some answers on Saitamask. Now, if you've seen it, by the way, Saitamask, the beta version, has been launched on the App Store. So I don't think that it's available for download, but you can see it. And you can see the screenshots. But it is in the testing phase and will not release until the CertiK audit is 100% completed. Moving on. HawkFi. HawkFi is at 47,3041. That's about dead even with yesterday. The volume is kind of low. I think they're waiting for that impetus and that one big move to happen. So we're all looking to see it. The best things you can say right now is that you seem to have reached that consolidation period again, just like all of us have. There hasn't been a breakout. There hasn't been a move to the upside. So we're all just kind of sitting idly by. Floki. Floki is trading at 11,429. Now, for Floki, that's down about 8% to the previous day, which saw a nice high in the 133 range. And it sat there for a couple hours before starting to make that move back down. There needs to be a big announcement for that big up move. And, when I say big announcement, guys, everything that Floki does is big. Everything that Floki does has been fabulous, but there's going to be an impetus that's going to be needed in order to take it to that next level to get it up. There's going to have to be, and I'm probably calling it right now, and I don't want to call the shot, but when Valhalla is released in February, that's when you're really going to see everything start to sizzle with Floki. Moving on. Kishu. Kishu is trading at 2064, which I believe is up just slightly. Yes, up slightly to the previous day. Again, this is sideways trending. The market, if you want money in the market right now, that's going to come from the altcoins up near the top. You're going to see that's where you make a little bit of profit off of. You might catch one of these across the top here, making a big move, but generally speaking. If you're going to make stable money, then you're going to want to do it in the altcoins right now. It is not meme coin time. So we're just kind of idly sitting here waiting for that moment. Moving on. Sanshu trading at 2170. That is up 7% to the previous day. It looks like it's still trending just right outside that channel on the upside, which is really a good thing. And I think that we're going to see at some point very soon, it'll continue down this little channel here. And this is where we're probably going to see that breakout. So when that happens, be good things for Sanshu, I believe. Remember, we are not far removed from, look at these numbers up here, 47. We're not far removed from 70. We're not far removed from dropping a zero. So there's a big move for Sanshu coming up. So it's just going to take a matter of time. Moving on. So every day when I talk to Starlink anymore, I feel like I need to apologize because I called, and this again, here we are accumulating with some sideways action, and that is not what we saw the last time. What we saw that last time was this move right here. With this, all of these peaks are matching right here. And then we saw this go to here. And then instead, we saw this come all the way down here and consolidate for just a period of time, which is what I said was going to happen. Then there was this up move, which is right here. And then it just did not continue to move up. The market has changed a little bit. It's going to take a little bit of time for this thing to get itself right again. So we twiddle our thumbs and wait for that moment. It's coming, but we're going to need to see something out of the metaverse that's going to spark a whole lot of frenzy. And to be fair, guys, just so everybody understands, in a couple days it's going to be Christmas, so video games are going to be coming. Now, metaverse is going to be on everybody's mind. So in a couple days, you're going to start to see a big move by all of these products. All right, guys, Volt is not on the trend line again, but I'm going to come back here and revisit because if you're looking for one of those ups, it looks like this one has had that little downside cascade every couple of hours to 81.55. So if there's an opportunity to make a play and an opportunity for some decent money right here to the all-time high, which this is day 3, by the way, if you're paying attention, day 3 tends to be big days for meme coins. This is an opportunity for maybe a 3x in very short order. And that's what it looks like anyway. So let's see what happens today. Moving on. All right, guys, we got the Bunnyverse popping up at number 1 right now with that little cascade down, just like we just saw. There's an opportunity here probably for them to make a nice move up. 37.89, it's down 68%. Trading volume, $2.5 million. So that looks pretty good. Let's take a quick look at Ohm. Ohm is the Olympus Dow, and that's trading at 483.72. We can see a lot of sideways trading. A little sell-off happened just a few minutes ago. Not a lot, not enough to make a big profit, but as you can see right here, since the 17th, there has been a massive move to the upside. This basically doubled in that period of time. So way to go, Olympus. Mongoose. The guys in Mongoose trade at 13.61. That feels about even with yesterday. That's a 6%. Yeah, got a nice dip down here to 74. So if you got in during that dip, then you made a profit of 100%. So that's a pretty good move. It's trading at 13.61 right now. Let's move on to Alien. Let's take a look here. Aliens at 23.39 with a 7.7 million market cap. And look at that up right there. Those are the ones that you get excited about because that's when they make the big moves. Trading volume is 1 million yesterday. Number of hodlers at 37.25. So keep an eye out on this one. Tigger. And the wonderful thing about Tigger is that the Tiggers are wonderful things. I think that's what it is. This is on the first day. So you've already seen an up from the launch. Then you saw the cascade of sell-off. Then you saw another big up. Now you're seeing the cascade down. So it looks like there's a correction coming right about here, and it might move this thing right back up to the upside today. Let's pay attention to it and wait for a little bit of green. I would look and wait for a little bit more green before I moved into this. hoping for something along this line right here to happen. This is just day 2, and on day 2, that's when you start to realize some pretty good gains. Got a $1.9 million market cap, and that's very minuscule, and this is a micro cap. So first, be careful, do your own research, and second, if you think you got to play here, then make it early because it won't be at this price for very long. Moving on to Clifford's at 71.02. That is dead sideways to the previous day, even though it says down 14%. That's probably right about here. 63 million market cap. It's really nice consolidation. These are the kind of things that you want to see at least for a short period of time before you make another move to the upside. There's a level of support here right at 10. Even though, and when I say support, there's 7,800 holders, so the support line is not strong, but it's right around 10. So it looks like if you can get through, if you can get through 8 and you can get through 85 here, and you can get to 9, you can probably get to 10, and you've got a little bit of support right there. Let's move on to the next one, and that is SushiSwap. Yeah, we're not doing that. That's Butterfly. All right, the next move here is to MC. That's the Merit Circle. Guys, if you're familiar with my show, then you've seen me talking about this for a few days. Since I've been talking about it, which was back here a little bit, there's been a big move. They're now sitting at 275 million market cap, 7,500 holders, about dead even for the day, but the previous day was an enormous up. And then going back to, I think when I first talked about them was last week, so let's call it around here. They were trading at 4.5, or somewhere near 4.5, and now you're up at 6. So that was a big 50% move for Merit Circle. That's a pretty good number. That's a pretty good number for anybody, especially over the course of a week. Let's move on. And I don't get into Kaiba, but Kaiba is trading at 35.86. It's about dead even with the previous day. You can see that they went through their thing. A couple days in, they had their cascade of sell-off. Then they made a big move to the upside. Looks like they broke maybe, let's call it 70, 90 million market cap. Yeah, they had about a 90 million market cap. They may have even had 100 at one point. Looks like they touched the tip at like 99 million. So that's a pretty good run for any token. Now you've got a nice consolidation happening, and maybe we're going to see some moves. The volume seems to have declined. If you look down here, you can see there was a lot of big volume here, and then there was pretty precipitous decline right here. So that's on you, marketing department. Let us know what you're doing. Moving on. All right, guys, I don't want to get off on a rant here, but we're still heading into the Christmas and holiday season, so you're going to see a little bit of slowness to the market. There's going to be some opportunity for you to get some ups. People are going to be getting their Christmas money. People are going to be, I think, getting video games, things like that. They're going to start getting interested in the metaverse. Because everybody tells us that the metaverse is the future. And if that's the future, then presently it's going to take a lot of video games and a lot of acknowledgement and recognition in order to get that big move. Everything has their time. And when I speak, I'm speaking as someone who wants to see that time come right now because I just want to be there for it and I want to see it happen. I love to see things like in the last couple months, Saitama reaching an almost $3 billion market cap consistently. At one point, I think reaching almost $7 billion, while Floki has touched 3 a couple of times or 2.5 a couple of times. So these are new tokens that are getting just tremendous results. I love seeing those moments and seeing that those things take off. What we're looking for here is 100 million market cap on a product. If it's a great product and if you can get some good marketing out of it, maybe you can get up to 150 or 200 million. And that's a great base for any token in our market in which to move up to that next level. It takes a little bit of impetus. I think we've all pretty much realized right now that that impetus is basically Elon Musk making a big play, and then Saitama completely shattered that, because up until that point, it was based on when he did something or not. But I'm going to point something out here, and this is going to be a cold, hard fact. And I am going to swap views, and we're going to look at something that is a little bit weird. So when you're checking it out, keep an open mind. Excuse me. So in the meme coin market, there's only so much money. The meme coin market cap today is 50.6 billion, a 5.1% change in 24 hours. Now, here's the thing. If 11%, and you look at market cap over here, and you can see this does not include a lot of meme coins. Honestly, it does not include a lot of meme coins, because you don't see Floki in here. You don't see Saitama in here. So things that we would normally have considered to be in a form a meme token are no longer even in these categories, or are not listed because they're not on top 5 exchanges, and they're not on big exchanges because they can't be on big exchanges because of reflection. Reflection creates a problem for listings. So here we are with what we have, and at the end of the day, 50.6 billion is our current market cap, and it doesn't matter whether we have 1,000 tokens or 10,000 tokens. The market cap is still 50 billion. What is happening is this entire market is being diluted to the point that any money that was or could have been made is coming from basically what you would call a pump and a dump. And I can go through the list of tokens over the last bunch of years that were just nothing but pump and dumps, because that became a cottage industry for these meme products. It's just the way, and it's just the nature of what it is right now, and that's probably not going to be good. When enough people get wrecked because degens are gaming people for their money and they're losing enough, they're going to stop coming, and that's going to give rise to the metaverse. That's going to give rise to something else. People do not want any kind of product that works. They want a product that works. They want a product that they can do something with. They want a product that fulfills a need or a use case. That's what people want. And if you can't give it to them, then you're going to get pushed to the side. So when you see in chat a whole bunch of people talking about, oh, this one feels like the next Shiba. Oh, this one feels like the next Doge. This one legit feels like the next Shinja. This one legit feels like the next, insert whatever token you've decided is the next one for you. Floki, Saitama, whichever one it is, just insert that. It's not. It's not. More likely, it's the next Kyobi, or the next Ryobi, or the next astronaut Shiba, if anybody remembers that dog shit. It's these weak tokens that are causing a problem in this market, and it's creating a difficult situation that we're going to have to continue navigating. So I'm not sure what your plan is. I'm not sure what your play is. I'm not sure what it is that you are looking for out of this market. If you're looking to play those dips and just continue to do the same thing, and that's how you make your money, then more power to you. Get in early, make a little bit of profit, make sure that you take while you have, don't lose anything. That's fine. But at the end of the day, we are spelling our own doom. If there were less tokens that were coming out every day that were pump and dumps, and there were more tokens that provided some sort of broad function or utility, this market would be a much better place. Guys, that's my time. Let's have a good day, and we will talk again tomorrow.
I'm looking for the good life, good life. Sitting on top of the world, I wanna be shining.